What is going on, guys? DBG here. In this video we're going to be using an MVP race squad. At the point guard we have a person that I don't think should be in the MVP race, but will probably end up winning it, and it's Russell Westbrook. He's averaging a triple-double right now. At the 2 we have got basically level with Westbrook, maybe a little bit behind, it's James Harden. At the 3 we have got Kawhi Leonard, who I think should be MVP. At the 4 we've got the best player in basketball, small forward LeBron James. So realistically these 4 are the only people with a chance of winning MVP. So at the 5 we have got the only centre, as far as I know, to have been on the MVP ladder in the last couple of weeks. The best centre in basketball in my opinion, and it is Marc Gasol. The last few players are players that are just in the top 10 ladder, but definitely won't win MVP. First of all, we've got Isaiah Thomas, who's put in a great effort, but these 4 guys are just a little bit better. Then we've also got a player who wasn't even an all-star, but is still in the conversation. Well, not really in the conversation, but still in the top 10 for MVP. Mike Conley. At the 3, we have got a player who's had a really good season, especially because his running mate hasn't been as good as he has been in previous years, and it's DeMar DeRozan. At the 4, we have got a surprise top 10 MVP candidate, and it is Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward has had a great season. And at the 5, we have got a small forward, one of the best young players in basketball, and it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it is John Wall. John Wall's had an extremely good year for the Washington Wizards, who are doing really well and actually are in with a legit shot of upsetting the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the last 2 guys off the bench, I think, have a legit shot of winning an MVP if LeBron retires. First of all, we have got an obvious one, it's Andrew Wiggins. Yes, I think Andrew Wiggins is better than Karl-Anthony Towns, has more of a chance of winning an MVP than Karl-Anthony Towns. An extremely good scorer, a great defender, and who knows, he could have one absolute breakout season when the Timberwolves get better. He could just have one incredible year, and which could earn him an MVP. He's a dynamic scorer, his shooting's getting better, he's scoring better, he's a great defender, and once he can get his playmaking and rebounding up, he's going to be an exceptional player and has a legit shot of an MVP. And the last one is a long shot, but it's a player that I think could possibly win an MVP in the future, and it's Nikola Jokic. Another player who I think is slightly better than Karl-Anthony Towns and will probably be slightly better than Kristaps Porzingis. Great passing big man. He can shoot. He can do pretty much everything. So yeah, anyway, now let's get on to the gameplay. So for some reason my Elgato did not record my voice while I played this game, so it's going to have to be post-commentary, something that I don't think I've done in well over a year. So if it's awful, I'm really sorry, but anyway, yeah, let's get into the game. So we start the game going to the only player who isn't an MVP candidate, and he misses. Marc Gasol's diamond did not have a good start to this game. He does get this 3-point shot to go in the corner, but overall, not great. The King stepping up, best player in the world, hitting the 3. Marc Gasol trying to take Duncan inside, and he misses again. Not a good start for Marc Gasol at all. Only going 1 of 5 from the field early in the first quarter. Chris Webber jams it. We really struggle to deal with Webber here. So the bench comes in. John Havlicek goes and nails a shot. Havlicek does not miss when he's open. Really nice release. So we go and get the ball to the little man Isaiah Thomas. He's not going to be able to take it inside, really. So he takes the long 3, pulls up, and he hits it. Isaiah Thomas giving us the lead. 1 point down, few seconds to go in the first. DeMar DeRozan goes to the basket, and DeMar DeRozan dunks it. We're down 4. DeMar DeRozan actually hits the 3-pointer. One of the worst statistics-wise 3-pointer shooters in history hits it. We're now going into Marc Gasol. This is where Marc Gasol starts to heat up a little bit in the second and third quarters. We go back to DeRozan, and DeRozan finishes. DeRozan with a really nice first half for the team. Isaiah Thomas obviously can't go inside, sees the pass out of Hayward, and Gordon Hayward dunks it. Reggie Lewis open for 3. This is what we're going to lose, having no centre. Tim Duncan with the rebound. John Havlicek with 3, and Duncan rebounds again and puts it in. This Duncan killed us on the glass. DeMar DeRozan takes to the basket, fakes the spin, hits Isaiah Thomas, who misses it. We are down 1 going into the half, which isn't bad, but it could be better. So now let's talk about the actual MVP race. And who do you guys think is going to win? Leave it in the comments. But pretty much I think in reality it's between Westbrook and Harden. But in my opinion I think it should be between Kawhi Leonard and I would have said LeBron James, but resting games really does not go down well for MVP. I know obviously when the Cleveland Cavaliers have him they look really good, and when he's not on the floor they look worse than the Nets. but still, if he's sitting out that many games, you can't really give it to him. Kawhi Leonard sits out a few, but not as many as LeBron, and not as many high-profile games as LeBron. Kawhi Leonard's team is better than LeBron's team. He's the only star even on the San Antonio Spurs. You can consider Marcus Aldridge a star in a way, but is he really? Not the way he's playing right now. Even without LaMarcus Aldridge, they could win the whole thing just because of Kawhi Leonard. That's why I think he should win it. But realistically, Westbrook is stuffing the stat sheet with that triple-double. Harden is scoring well, making his teammates better, passing well, and just doing everything that Mike D'Antoni wants him to do. He's just a better version of the 04 to 06 Steve Nash. So I really think it is between Westbrook and Harden, even though I would love to see Kawhi Leonard win, because to be honest, I think Kawhi deserves to win. So anyway, that's just my opinion on the MVP race, but to be honest, you guys aren't watching this video for that. Now let's get back onto the game, which is slowly drifting away from me. So we are now down 4 points. Westbrook goes to the basket, and thank God we've got Westbrook who jams it on them. Weber misses, and Duncan with another rebound. He is absolutely killing us on the rebounds. Boxing out to Francis. They go in. The Latrell Sprewell's open. He has to pass it. And then they get Weber, a mismatch Weber on Westbrook, and Kawhi Leonard out of nowhere with the block. 2-point game. Westbrook dribbles it down, and of course, as always happens when you're running fast, a charge. This is where Gasol really heats up. Terrible release, he still hits the 3. We're down 3 points. Gasol at the 3-point line. Mismatch with David Thompson, and this is how hot he is. Even when he's missing shots, he's getting his own rebound and dunking. This Marcus Gasol is an absolute beast, this diamond card. So we've got the two young guys, Jokic and Wiggins, linking up well together. Ball goes to Jokic, who gives a nice scoop pass to Giannis Antetokounmpo. Jokic, one of the best passing big men in basketball, one of the best passing big men in 2K. So Wiggins goes down to, okay, I thought he was going to give us a lead there. Wiggins gets swatted from behind by Tim Duncan. So we are now down 1 point. They've got one offense left in the third quarter. Wiggins on Duncan, make up for Wiggins on defense, but no. Wiggins fouls Duncan, and they get it down 1. So we go down 4 going into the fourth. Wiggins goes and dunks it, trying to make up for basically a 5-point swing to end the third. We go and tie it up with a Jokic dunk, and then Jokic goes and gets it to steal. If Jokic lives up to his potential, he could definitely be an MVP candidate soon. It's just Marcus Gasol's game. He hits a green light to give us the lead. 8 seconds to go on the shot clock. We need a shot quick. Who else are we going to give it to but Marcus Gasol? Backs down Karl Anthony Towns. He predicts the wrong way in the post fadeaway, and it's a green light again for Gasol. We run the pick and roll. It does not work. We get hacked, and not a foul. Backcourt. Really? That was a blatant foul on James Harden. We then go and play some worse defense than the 7 seconds or less Phoenix Suns ever played, and they go and jam it on us. So it is now a 1-point game with 1:34 to go. Really tight, but Gasol's in the right place at the right time to bring it back to 3 points. We cannot lose this game. We got a minute and a half to go, 3-point lead. We're in control. We cannot lose this game. But of course, we play terrible defense, and Francis walks right by us to get the dunk. So we need a score. If we can't get a stop, we just need to keep scoring on every single offense. Ball's in James Harden's hands, one of the 2 people that could possibly win MVP. We get the fade of Marcus Gasol. Out to Marcus Gasol for 3 for the win, and he misses it. They have a chance to take the lead. Marcus Gasol missing the biggest shot of the game. They go in with Francis. Francis to Sprewell. We got a hand in his face. We rebound with Westbrook. Okay, so Westbrook runs down. Can Westbrook be clutch? He's been clutch this season for the Thunder. Westbrook gets it, a contested mid-range shot, and it falls. We've got a 3-point lead with 51 seconds to go. And then Kawhi, the claw, gets a steal. Gets it to Westbrook, finds LeBron. We have got, if we score here, this game is basically over. They need a miracle if we can score here. Ball into Marcus Gasol. He's going to predict the fade. So we're going to spin, fake him up, and Marcus Gasol with the up and under move to give us the 5-point lead. I know he's clutch, but really we left Duncan open for a reason. He tries to shoot the game-tying 3-point shot with Tim Duncan. They foul Marcus Gasol, and what did they think was going to happen? When a 94 rated free throw, Marcus Gasol hits the first. And of course, Marcus Gasol is going to hit the second. We've got a 7-point lead. And that is how the game finished. We won by 7 points using a squad of players in the MVP race. So anyway, that's the video. Gasol had 30 points. The rest of the team did okay. I'm not playing well with this Harden for some reason, but this Gasol is an absolute beast. So anyway, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah.